So you charge the same amount year over year for lights. Yep, we would charge the same price year over year. And how you're going to convince them of that? You could give them like a discount, potentially like a returning customer discount to incentivize them to stay on with you. But alternative, the thing is, what you're selling is that they're renting the lights from you, right? They're not buying the lights from you. They don't keep the lights. You keep them yourself, and you rent them or you lease them out to the customer. So, going into the winter season, it's like, okay, well, if I don't have snow, there's got to be other services. And I would recommend try to stay as close to your core offering as possible. The further you go, the less profitable you're going to be during the winter. And so if you're trying to go from like landscaping, like, oh, well, during winter, I'm going to wash windows, or I'm going to, I don't know, I'm going to build decks. I'm going to do fencing during the winter. Great. But that's far away. At least it's outdoors. At least you're working on a house. Like, at least it's home improvement. I should say that. But it's a long jump away from mowing grass or landscaping. So try to stay as close to your core as possible, and to try to stay busy. But I see a lot of people like, oh, like I will go flip a house during the winter. This is not the winter to be flipping houses. I can promise you that. With interest rates the way they're going, it's not the time to be flipping a house. But that was like my very first property ever, was that, just to stay busy during the winter for the guys. I went and bought a really cheap house, $95,000, and gutted the thing for that first winter. Again, way away from my core competency. Did not do well on that flip. Well, it wasn't a flip. I still have the property and I rented out. So it does well now, but it was not good for the first year or two because the market had not caught up yet. And so you're trying to look for services that you can complement your core offering with, that are not so far out of left field that you're buying different equipment, you're buying different trucks, you have to train all of your guys. It's super inefficient, and typically you're not going to be profitable simply because you're doing it for a small window of time, and it's not your main core thing that you're doing.